And so this room, more than any other, has graffiti, some of which conceivably goes back to 1802. Most of it, from what I can discern, goes back at least 100 years. So that would put it at around the early 1900s, but there's some that indicates that it could be from the late 1800s. And I have studied it, and I'll just share it with you. You're welcome to look. Let me show you. I brought a flashlight because that's usually the easiest way to see it, is to angle the light against it. If you look over here, you'll see one of the dominant forms of expression for these prisoners was just as you would predict, counting the days. They are counting the days. And when you look over the entire wall, you'll see people's names, but every now and then you'll come across a section where you have ships. They would draw ships. There are ships over here. There are like several ships over here. This one has a ship. There's a ship up here. You can see it right there with its stacks. And remember, the jail wasn't closed until 1939. So they're going to have some things that look somewhat modern to us. And these ships, obviously, they're carved down low because they're probably down here. They're not up. They're standing up, but they're probably shorter than we are. And the thing that I've always been most impressed by is an inscription over here in the corner, which I believe to be at least 100 years old, maybe even more. And it reads, "A man's ambition must be small to write his name on the jailhouse wall." And again, they keep putting names and dates. And if you look over on this side, what I've discovered is that many of the names sound Norwegian or Dutch or Swedish, Scandinavian names, or German, some German. Why? Because I know it's a stereotype, but these were sailors. Mm-hmm. So they probably wound up hanging down at the dock district, which used to be off of East Bay Street, where you have streets now named after the old wharf, like Agner's Wharf and Boise's Wharf. Probably had a little too much to drink, got in trouble, and were thrown in here and had to dry up in here.